might be bent. Holy crooked car. I smell burning. We're cooked. Ow! We're missing tools. In this video, we are taking delivery of a 2011 Subaru STI that I purchased in Duluth, Minnesota. The car was crashed while autocrossing. It has a bunch of very nice parts on it. It's got really nice suspension. It has a charge speed body kit, but it is crashed and does not run. I kind of gambled on the engine, so let's hope that the engine is good, but you know how Subarus are. I'm also going to see how fast I can pull the engine. Let's jump right into it. The cat's up on the roof. Look at him. So this has like a body kit on it. It looks nice. I like it a lot. Oh, she's locked. Whew. That was close. Run, 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 run. Thank you. Didn't expect it to roll that easy.
Give me a minute before you go. I'll put my... Give me a minute before you go. Oh my gosh. Who the heck sat in this? Oh my... left-handed because I can't do right-handed. I'm a right-handed dude. That sounds really weird. Ben, you could probably cut that off. Oh my gosh, this is so freaking hard to turn. Holy all right, I think I can set it up now. All right, let's try the great. All right, 2 hands. Good noises. Good thing it's crashed. Oh, that's a nice truck. Give her some gas. Wop, 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 wop. Wheels on the Subi go round and round, round and round. Rod knock and lose pressure. I don't own a Subaru, so I'm not good. Oh, we're braking. Oh. Oh, he's got a sunroof. Come on, Ben or Robert. Come on. Come on! Come on! Come on! Yee-hoo! Debbie, stop licking me! The only way Robert will let me drive a vehicle into the barn is if they're pushing and it's crashed.
Will it run?
No. It's a Subaru.
What a jerk. This hatch. This hatch has a very nice rear bumper, wing, Valenti taillights. It has a charge speed rear bumper, skirts. Unfortunately, this one's damaged. And it did have, I don't know if it had charge speed fenders, I doubt it, but I think it had a charge speed front bumper. But as you can see, we as in the previous owner, suffered quite the damage. Obviously bent this frame rail, and I can't believe how bent this one is too. Look at this frame rail. That's supposed to be like this. Radiator's probably destroyed. I don't know why he has the fuel lines and the bypass valve off of it. I think he sold them or something. We're gonna put that on there, get some fuel lines hooked up, set a battery up in here and see if we can get this thing started. It has 91,000 miles. If this engine runs and is healthy, that's a big plus for us. We are not fixing it, as this is beyond repairable. Hood took a pretty good beating. Ouch. We're gonna first try and get this started, and then we'll take a look at some of the cool mods on this thing. Let's see if we can do it. Ooh, somebody farted. Look at that. So much more room. This did look like it was a nice car, unfortunately.
I really like the car.
You like this color? I'm so sick of dark gray metallic.
Why?
Everywhere, every single car. Oh yeah, I've had a lot of dark gray metallic cars. All right. So we've got, well, first, let's see if it's got oil in it. That's gonna be the first check. It does. All right. Ooh, I smell electrical burning. This fuse panel is smoking. I don't know why. I mean, I get why, but this thing's making noise again. Why is it intermittent? It's like a sizzling, some sort of electrical burning. Could do it with no gasket in it, and probably good enough for it to run. I'm gonna try that. Just want it to be able to idle. Let's give it a shot. That was easier than I anticipated to get it running. I don't know why I expected to have to mess with some stuff, but engine sounds really good. Sounds like we got a little bit of an exhaust leak somewhere. Other than that, engine sounds good. No smoke. Exhaust sounds good. Maybe I'll steal that from my car. Let's get it up on the hoist. I genuinely did not know that hatchbacks had sunroofs. To my understanding, this is what I thought it was, is only limited STIs had sunroofs, and they only made limiteds in the sedans because they had the leather seats. None of the hatchbacks had leather seats, which this doesn't, but it has a sunroof. But I guess that was an option at one point. So fresh and so clean. So fresh and so clean, Dippy. You're such a good boy, sometimes. So we got the Grimsby Gentleman's Exhaust, ISC lower control arms, very nice, or lateral links. I think they're control arms. We got some Cygnus Jeff Cygnus. There's a lot of controversy about this fella surrounding the Olin coilovers. Very nice coilovers. STI rear diff. Classic, classic, classic. This car looks pretty clean. Pretty clean. So fresh and so clean. The control arm might be bent. I'm not positive.
Looks like Don might have crashed. I'm not positive.
Supposedly original engine. Brembos, classic Brembos. Tomei downpipe. The beautiful blue. Look at that. Yeah, pretty clean. Look at this frame rail though. Yeesh. Tomei Extreme. Beautiful. Let's do a compression test. Sound good? Crooked car. All right, so compression test. You need to get to the coil packs and remove them, and then get the spark plugs and remove them. After this, Ben's doing all the compression tests. Crooked car. Hey buddy, you're a good kitty. This little guy, he's got a problem. We got them when they were pretty little. Somebody had him on the side of the road sort of, and he was weaned too early. He tries to nurse on everything he can, specifically armpits. So he's a poor little buddy, and his name is Buddy. There you go, Buddy. Enjoy your time. Okay, then this comes right out. This comes right out. That was a lie. Filthy liar. All plugs look pretty good. They all look the same, which is also good. Cylinder number 1. Almost 140. Now you can thread it into number 3. Just turn the key all the way to on. Yep, and then clutch in. Cylinder 3 compression test. 138, 139. Cylinder 2. 138. Cylinder 4. 138. They were all almost like perfect. It is not often I have confidence in a Subaru engine, but compression test results, 135 to 140. Really good results for a completely cold engine, and the engine sounds really good. So we're gonna get to tearing this thing apart. Hopefully we don't find too much more damage in terms of mechanical stuff. Hopefully this coilover is good. Hopefully we find some more interesting stuff. We will see. My record is 47. I do have a slight concern that I'm not gonna be able to get the engine out without cutting the frame rail. Let's see how fast I can pull a Subaru engine. I've pulled approximately 67 to 69 of these engines. Oh, my record is 47 minutes, 33 seconds, but I had some help because there are a few things already removed. This one has a little bit of that also. Obviously, we got some openings here. We have the intake off of it. Other than that, it is all together. Let's get rolling.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh! Dippy, get out of the way! Ow! Come on, radiator hose clamp.
I don't want to hear that.
All right, ladies, stop fighting. You're both ugly. Stop fighting, ladies. You're both ugly. Emissions. Never heard of her. Oh, look, I found the bypass valve gasket, Ben. I was looking for the gasket. And that's gone, unfortunately. I can't tell if I'm making good time. I probably should clarify that Anders is not helping me pull the engine. I don't know if you can see him on the floor here or not. He's not helping me. He is pulling axles and hubs and brakes.
Did my arm look big there?
Nope. Oh, this has all the air pump stuff. I'm gonna be in trouble over here. So I'm not just cutting hoses and wires and stuff. Everything gets unplugged and unhooked properly. All right, I'm going back down. This hoist needs to go faster. Don't forget the pig fork. Come on, clutch fork pin, come right out. No persuasion. Ugh, this stupid thing. Golly, this thing's jammed in here because of the subframe's bent. We're missing tools. We're cooked. This is probably one of the worst ones I've ever had. Golly, worst attempt ever. Gotta be like an hour and a half. Not that long, or longer.
Hour and 3 minutes.
3? Oh, that's not that bad. That sucks. Not a bad attempt. Bad attempt in my opinion. We've got another STI coming up that we're gonna be pulling the engine on that's locked up. So we will try on that car.
But one more that's not as negative.
That was a sucky attempt. For how much I got stuck, the time was actually better than I was expecting. Hour and 3? Hour and 3. Engine was really stuck to the transmission, but maybe we'll try Anders, but we'd like run out of film. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what I'm thinking. Like,
it'd be like an 8-hour video. All right, well, engine's out. Now you're working. Another one. That one was wrecked, so I don't feel too bad about it. No fixing that one. That is going to wrap up the video on this 2011 STI. My engine race time I was actually somewhat happy with all the issues that we had. An hour and 3 minutes. We have more of those upcoming that I can hopefully do quicker. We got another hatchback coming in. We've got a old barn find 28,000 mile Subaru WRX that sat for 12 years. So that'll be an interesting find. We've got an 07 STI coming up, 04 STI. We've got a lot of stuff upcoming. If you guys would like and subscribe, comment. I love reading and replying to your guys' comments. That would be wonderful. As a reminder, we have shirts and hats and stickers available for purchase. Feel free to drop a comment below and we will get you set up with that. Thank you for watching this video. I hope to see you guys in the next one.